This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we'll see the Cleveland Browns behind the #1 overall pick in the draft, Baker Mayfield, take on Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off.
So we're back for week 2.
The Cleveland
you guys kind of saw me messing around with some of the stats.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gooden. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play.
Yeah.
The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends.
Didn't realize I didn't have my mic yet. I don't really remember what I was talking about. I was just talking.
And they are. They're going to try and ride that
what was I
home
just
crowd
doing?
and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Oh, I was scouting players to see who I would want.
Pleased with the start to this season, obviously. A perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
A first carry now from Marshawn Lynch. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I'm trying to get all these averages down.
Setter, first play from scrimmage, stuff them in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room?
Not easy as I thought it would be.
That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive.
That's one you should have been able to pick.
Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
I think we're going to try to get better also running the ball, too.
Lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10. This is Carlos Hyde, the former 49er, his first carry. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn into a shootout.
Wow, good run by you.
And he's going to have this down deep into
I thought you were going to take that the distance.
It's a big play there for the Browns. 43 yards.
Let me just say, my tight end is a
I'm not
beast.
sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Steps away to his left. And
I was trying to dive for a while there.
He'll get 8
I'm going to close my blinds because it's messing with the light setting in my room now.
Really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this
Oh,
guy,
good. I didn't pick the right play either.
Throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm, really. And he'll take it into the end zone.
It's a great fucking run.
Carlos Hyde, his first touchdown on the year.
That was a great run, Carlos Hyde. That was a really good run.
Brandon, my man, just 1 sentence for that one. Clinic.
Where'd my phone go?
That's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw.
I always put it underneath my pillow, and I'm like, where the fuck do I
they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from.
It always confuses
how they're going
me.
to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going. They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose
the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Hey, that Jordy Nelson went to this team.
That's what they're looking for here. Carr now on first down. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And it's hauled in by Jared Cook.
That's twice now, 39, that you have not picked that ball.
The 30. And that one results in 35 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And Cook has it left side. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
On first and 10, here's Carr. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal.
And that's why the fullback position was created. You just want a big, strong, powerful guy you can hand the ball to and pick up good yardage.
Carr now on third and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard
Nice work.
line.
Nice work.
Schobert able to get him down for a loss of 11.
That's what I want.
On the play, and it'll be fourth down.
That's what I want.
Teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound like it's a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And it drops
Jesus
incomplete.
Christ.
Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's Mayfield. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Hey, I'm only taking what you give me.
Third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
First down, a run with Hyde. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Jesus. Yeah, fucking destroyed. God damn it. I didn't even get to pick a play, Madden.
Mayfield on 1st down. He's going to look deep for Perriman. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly.
Broken ribs. Great, he's going to be out for 6 weeks like the other guy was.
So from the 36 now,
Great.
1st and 10.
So I have my tight end. That's really my only offensive weapon now.
On 1st down, rolling to his right, to the right side and complete to Njoku. A very solid gain of 27. Baker Mayfield, obviously the #1 pick overall. That was controversial, though. What ultimately made the Browns go in his way?
Well, post-draft, I did hear a Browns executive talk about the efficacy of Baker Mayfield. In other words, how people rally to him, how people respond to him.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns
Hey, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Duke Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Second time I've used the screen with him. It's worked really well.
What's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that over.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
That was an interesting first quarter. My God.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football, and they've got it here with a 1st down. Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Joe Schobert in there.
He's owning right now.
Sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Carr. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
He is aggressive this game.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball.
Let's go, boys.
Yeah, win that turnover.
3-0. I want to go 4-0.
Get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
No way! Yo! Let's go! He jumped that route hard. He jumped that route
Now that was a
hard.
play. A pick six.
Wow!
Something like that, partner.
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word.
Wow.
What you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Yo! He jumped that route so hard.
So they'll get another shot on offense.
I love
following
it.
that pick six, and now the kick is away. The return man here, Dwayne Harris.
Let's go, baby.
Gets it out to the
The Browns
25-yard
are
line.
coming this year for our Super Bowl. We got injuries like crazy, but
Now the Oakland offense heading back
wow.
to the field to take over.
That got me
Fresh
hyped.
off the pick six. They've got to forget about
Hey,
that
man,
quickly.
thanks for that pick six.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory.
Oh,
Right
shit.
back out there doing the things that he does best and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some
It's
reason.
deep in there, right? Yeah. Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Yo, he has 3
Joe
sacks. This
Schobert
kid is
able
going
to
off.
disrupt yet another pass play. His third sack of the afternoon.
Hey, man, go crazy.
3 sacks now. That's not much of a
Go
surprise
crazy.
to me, nor should it be to you.
I'm staying in the
This team,
same
they lead the
defensive
league in
formation,
sacks.
too. I don't
Dude,
care.
This is something that we are
Like I said, I want to get them
time
lower
and time
so that
again.
they look better.
On second down, Lynch. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
What a hit.
Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact.
We're just doing a bunch of different
Whenever we
blitzes,
talk about
too.
the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Carr now to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
Hey, that was a good route.
Cooper's first catch.
That was a good route.
For a first down.
That was a good
He's
route.
Such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
Hey, yeah, you know, you got to give it up to him sometimes. That was a good route.
The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
He'll get only a couple down to the 44. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Carr gives to Marshawn.
Oh, my God, dude.
And just
Sherbert is
short
a
gain at times
god.
are able to get him
Holy
down.
shit, I might need to make you a
Back-to-back
captain.
1-yard runs here, so that leaves
Because
him
right
with
now
a
you
3rd
are
down
just
and
going
8.
off. And I'm going to do this play again. I've called it 7 times. No one's gotten a single yard off of it, so
what that means is
I got to keep calling it. This is my best defensive play.
He looked like one of those guys.
Hey, that was illegal. That was illegal.
And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that
Hey, man,
position,
yeah, I
he's
can't.
become a runner.
Yeah, I'm so
As a
happy
DB,
with this
he's starting to
defense
react
right now.
towards the line of scrimmage. They can
I am
often
really
turn
happy
it
with
over.
this defense. This defense is just ball hawking, great turnover. I mean, they
Here
do
comes
work.
the Browns
They do
offense
work.
back onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling,
What?
really well.
Callaway!
Take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
You gotta be retarded.
Just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And they went for a big play through the air on second down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah.
Holy fucking
That's true.
shit.
We'll call that a
I almost ended up being
punt.
bad.
The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Ooh, I like this.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Incomplete.
Yo, that defense.
The tight end was the target.
That defense is
and
locked
make it
down.
3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too
Here we go,
happy
right
about
back
what
to
we've
this
seen in
play.
this first
I
half.
really
No,
like this
not at
play.
all, and I
This might be my
understand
3rd down
why.
play
They
from
look
now on.
lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
To throw on 3rd down. Carr. And incomplete.
Awesome
He had
job.
nowhere to throw,
Awesome
so
job,
he just
defense.
tossed it away, but that brings up 4th.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes.
Good run.
Now,
Good run.
he's got his team
I
in a
like
good
that.
spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. The acquisition of Hyde already paying dividends in this Browns backfield. He's back there again for 1st down. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run.
Perryman,
Sets up a
you have
very
95
manageable
speed.
second
I need
down.
you to start
A very
using it.
solid gain on that play.
Mayfield buying time to his left. And he whips that one incomplete there. David Njoku was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Oh, I tried going over the top of the linebacker. I didn't think you'd be fast enough.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt.
What are you doing, you
And good
numbnuts?
hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. The Raiders offense
they're playing
now, they
Cardi
trot
B.
back out. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow.
Ah, shit, I wanted to be on the
You're
safety.
playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs.
Damn,
You wanna
Jared
pick
Cook
up
got
5 or
lit up
6
on that
first
play.
downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Like, seriously, Jared
So
Cook got
2nd and 8
lit
here
up
after the
on that
pass play
play.
for 2 yards
That
on
was
1st
bad.
down. Here's a give to Lynch. And he'll be taken down at the 18. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves
Don't you
creases
dare
like
run
they were
this
able to
ball.
exploit right there.
Here's Carr to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Dude, that is my favorite defensive play.
And he'll score.
Like, seriously, it destroys. Yo, don't mess with my defense. They are hungry. That's 2 pick sixes now. That's 2 pick sixes by this defense.
Overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play instead. They created their own big play with a pick six.
Defense is getting that swagger right now.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Here's Harris to return it. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So out come the Raiders. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They start the drive with Lynch.
Nope.
He will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
On 2nd down, here's Carr.
You're so lucky that was not picked.
The pickup goes for
so
16
lucky.
And a Raider 1st down.
So lucky.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Carr now on 1st down. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Carr to throw on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Roberts. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now Carr again. And now the ball's out.
Oh.
Carr lost it. Fumble.
That was ugly.
Now the Browns will use the first
That
of
was
their
an ugly
3
hit.
timeouts.
He got
They'll head
laid
to the
out.
sideline and talk over what to do next. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Flushed out right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as
That's why I threw it, because I knew he wasn't going to be able to fully get that ball.
And now it's 3rd down.
No, check, Patriot! All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
Mayfield with it once more. He can run for it, and he will. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Mayfield now from the 50. Dancing to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Now Carr. Roberts with it over the middle.
They try to get it midfield.
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
They're trying to get that ball to midfield on me.
So we
Suckers.
come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half.
Gotta get a little bit better with running the ball here.
We're going to see him when we kick it off in the second half.
Perryman, I really want you to run this ball deep.
That might be made defensively. Mayfield looks to throw. And his pass incomplete.
I don't get it. You have 95 speed.
It's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you.
You don't run like you do.
But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to it, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
Good run, and I'm pretty sure that was a face mask when they came down.
Exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Personal foul. Face mask.
Awesome.
Defense.
Awesome.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag. But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield being chased out left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield, that's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Oh,
so a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
So that drive goes 8 plays, and in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script
big goddamn hit.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want.
Feel that when you wake up.
Well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On the give, this is Lynch. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Hey, man, thank you. Yo, he's playing great.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
He is playing great.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
Dumping it off for Johnson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
10 incompletions so far. We got to fix that.
Make it a 2nd down.
Gotta start making some completions.
Most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end. But running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing, Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
I feel like that was a PI.
Falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
He's going to launch this thing.
What? Are you going to try to get the ball?
So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
Oh, my God.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
I gave him that opportunity,
but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys
3. We're still a rookie, and there's a reason he was on the free agency anyways. That no one else signed him.
You'll see a lot of guys sag, and they can't.
He's got good speed. You just need to start locating that damn ball.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Down. You waiting?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr.
Big goddamn hit.
It's incomplete.
Holy hell. You are a beast today.
A lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive.
I'm just waiting for this play not to work, but I'm liking it.
Every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Well, it finally didn't work, but we held the first down.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call
hey, so be it, man.
You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10.
I wish I had some offensive weapons.
They go play action here on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney. Leopard.
Handoff comes to Hyde. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Mayfield now on second down. Steps away to his left. And this one's incomplete.
That's all right. I didn't like it.
Tight end David Njoku. And it's third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. On third down, Mayfield. Flush to his right. He's got his tight end, Njoku. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over.
Nicely done, nicely done.
On the afternoon.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now high. And down
I'll take that. That's a good run.
He goes to the 32-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now Mayfield. Complete here. It's Hyde.
I didn't want you to double spin, but thank you.
22-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
That a boy? That a boy?
Touchdown, Cleveland.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah, I left the stadium speechless right
now on the year, and the Browns are pouring it on.
I gotta say, Taylor's gotta come in now.
Side as a receiver, maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
I think we're bringing in Taylor because right now, I don't want Baker to get hurt, and he's played a good game, in my opinion. So Taylor, why don't you come on in? We're up 42 points, which is 6 touchdowns. I feel confident that we can take Baker out. You know, that was a hell of a good throw by Baker. You've been doing a good job. I'm cool with you coming out.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer.
Awesome fucking interception. Awesome. Awesome catch. Incredible.
And we know it was ill-advised.
Couldn't goddamn breathe for a second.
To help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Okay, I like the little juke move. That was pretty nasty.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Yeah, I'm happy right now with everything.
I think we saw how you get them.
I'm extremely happy with everything.
And he picked up the first down on that run.
Everything looks super efficient. Good with everything on the offense.
So far as we get set.
I'm cool with Taylor coming in.
A very one-sided affair.
Slow. Two jet. Z.
A first throw here for the backup Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. Shakes off the sand. But in the end, the pressure too great.
I wanted you to keep running, you big fuck.
Frosty Rucker. Able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah,
wow.
20 behind a long time
wow.
in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful.
Hey, I'm trying to hit my guys.
Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself
What
in
the
jeopardy.
fuck kind of
Nice
animation
job
was
here on
that,
special
man?
teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard
That was
line.
some kind of animation you just gave me.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Throwing for his running back, and he's got
Yo,
it
he's at
complete.
4 picks.
It's a gain of 9 yards.
He's contained
And
his
it'll
little
be
ass.
second and about a yard to go for the first.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Carr, and he's taken down.
There we go,
This will be a
Myles
Brown
Garrett.
Sack. Myles
About time.
Garrett in there to get him for a loss of
Casino
5.
Blitz.
We've been around
I
this
wanna
league for
see
a while,
this.
and many coaches never
I
pull
wanna
their
see
starting
this.
quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
I don't see you
No
going
gain on
anywhere
the
in that
play there,
one.
And it'll bring up fourth down.
I didn't see you going anywhere in that one.
And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the
Wow,
theme
what
that
a
you just brought
fucking
up. This
punt.
defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it
We're
sort of
that
feels
close that we're
way,
inside the
doesn't it?
goalpost.
He has it, he loses
Lovely.
it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief.
Wow, my
And
guard
he's gonna be
slipped
met at
hard
the
on
line of
that.
scrimmage and taken down. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, this is my Beamer Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really
I
wanna
think we're
go
going to take a
long
minute
down.
off the
And what she
quarter,
meant
too,
by
because
that
now
is
it
don't
kind of
go too
feels like
fast
the
when you
game's
really
kind
wanna
of
go
going
at a
on for a
nice
little bit
slow
longer than it should.
pace.
I am
Obviously,
speechless. I am without
Us
speech.
being up by 42 points.
And there we saw one of the
Big,
downsides of
big
blitzing
reason
during
for
a
that.
rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
That's Njoku over the middle. Taylor able to find his big tight end Njoku for the Cleveland first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open.
Njoku is pretty damn good, I got to admit.
They'll give to Hyde. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And this is going to be incomplete. Carlos Hyde was the target, and it's third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Third and long, it's Taylor. He's going to fire one deep. They've got his man.
Wow, that a boy,
A
Callaway.
very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Good job.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my
They're
background
just trying to get a
says,
first
why do you
down.
need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video
Took
game,
3 people
man.
to tackle
Go
him,
ahead
too.
and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. He'll get it to the 40. Sweet little move in there, but couldn't get much yardage.
They're just trying to
out
get
of
this
it.
ball ran.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Wow.
Losing 9 yards there. And it also brings up 4th. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Cleveland.
Good punt. Good punt.
And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. And now here come the Raiders. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Throwing on first down is Carr. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Shotgun now for Carr. And incomplete.
Yo, Schubert is
nice
just,
hit.
he's on another level this game.
And brings up 3rd down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you
I think they're running the ball.
As you mentioned, being an underdog,
yep.
winning the turnover battle is a big key.
Yep.
This one's playing out in this
I had
one.
a feeling as soon as he did that.
Get to the marker as they're going to stop it for a 2nd straight play.
I had a feeling
right
as soon as he did that.
And now
I don't know why I did
they're
that.
going to burn their first
We didn't have to do
timeout.
that.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Oh, shit.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player or broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because
you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But you know, when I was calling
freaking Blake Bortles had 5 passing CDs.
Actually saw it happen.
Already
twice.
then.
The team put 70 on their opponent, and in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now is dominating and kicking around a team who have been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their 2nd meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Harris now to return.
Big hit.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
I'm going to play in quarter defense, though.
Take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get
tell you,
out
that
here.
quarter defense
and
was
that
good.
was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
They're not going to run this ball.
They'll run
What?
it out of the gun.
What?
Be brought down just shy of midfield
Why?
at the
I guess you're
49-yard
losing,
line.
but still.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's
I
hard
don't
to
know
fly
why
for
you
an
would
offense when
ever
they're in a
have
long
done-
yardage
I don't
situation,
know.
which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
On first down, Carr.
Awesome
dropped
work.
it. And
Awesome
that's
work,
pretty
Ward.
indicative of the way this
I
one's
like it.
gone. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a second.
Yeah, we have so many good defensive plays.
And they just play better and better.
Come at me, I dare you.
Carl trying again on second down.
Whoa, Sherbert, dude, I tell you what, this kid is something else.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in.
He has played incredible.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Carr to throw again. And he'll just toss it
Look
away.
at Ward. He's just ready to
So
go.
he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Are they going to try to go
Sometimes it's
for
just
a
not your
field
day.
goal, huh?
There's another failure.
This is a
right
long
there on
one.
3rd down.
This is a long-ass field goal.
And
Wow.
that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Slow.
They start the drive with High, and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the
The running backs definitely feel a lot slower, but I also like it at the same time because it does show some of them aren't that great at running.
Are going to tell you if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5.
Like with
here.
Duke
They got
Johnson,
pretty good
obviously
about
he's a lot quicker.
And brought down, but able to get it.
And he's
to
going to be able to make those
30-yard
sappy
line.
little juke
Big
moves.
yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted.
All right, that's game.
Points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field. Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on
Yeah,
offense.
we had quite a good
feel
game.
great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're
Very
moving
happy
the
with my
ball and
offensive
things
defense.
are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this.
Got the backup to come in for a little bit. There's no point in having Baker come in. Has protection, definitely. And then you've been doing pretty good. I want you to continue to make strides here. 4-0. Now we're going against the Ravens to
your team to a new city is available. The choice is yours.
okay. We got London as an option, Las Vegas. Ow, that hurt. San Diego, St. Louis, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma Browns. No. Houston Browns. No. I can be the Oilers again. Wow. Dublin. We got Austin. Portland. Columbus. Sacramento. Oh, California. Chicago. Brooklyn, huh? Las Vegas. I'm choosing them because I kind of want to do the Oilers. You officially moving this franchise, but why do you assume you'll be most successful there? I get many of our fans upset because it's a good business. Long term, let's bring a whole new generation of fans. I'm bringing back the Oilers. I didn't even think I would be doing this, but I am. Gotta do some more scouting. Where's that middle linebacker from Wisconsin, TJ Edwards? Let me finish up with you. Cornerbacks. We'll add you onto the list. Halfbacks. Is what's his face gonna be in here? What's his name? I don't think he is. Torrin Young. I don't think he is though. Now I used to play with him in Wisconsin when I was part of MHB. A little history with that. We actually took him out of his senior year, so I always have something against him. Or in the playoffs. And whatnot. Add some of these receivers. Alright, well they got I gave them what's his face? Flash. I ended up trading them the Flash to him, or to that team, so we'll see what they're able to do with him. If they really did anything with him. I have a feeling they won't though.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, the MVP of Super Bowl 47, Joe Flacco, and the Baltimore Ravens as they get set to match up with the #1 overall pick, Baker Mayfield, and the Cleveland Browns.
Big game coming,
it's
big
a
game.
matchup of unbeatens between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns.
Oh yeah, we're both unbeaten.
Certainly the game
They tied someone.
The game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway.
Battle of the AFC North right now, actually.
This is taken at his 4. And his guys will get the football.
This is going to help determine AFC North standings for the playoffs. I'm going to go straight in the quarter and see if he throws a pick 6 right away.
On the ground with their leading rusher from a season ago. It's Alex
Wow.
Collins.
Wow.
There goes Alex Collins. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Alex Collins, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Well, that's upsetting.
The first play from scrimmage. Some of these people haven't even taken their seat.
That's what is commonly known as a fast start. That's what my horse racing friends would say. They call a flyer out of the gate. And guess what?
Oh, that's not how I wanted to go. And I didn't change the time either.
This will be fielded at the 6. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Over!
First down, Mayfield. And incomplete to open things up.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. On the catch, it's Duke Johnson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Watch him now, Barney.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Finding room inside the 40. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And another example of why Baker Mayfield went #1 in the draft. His ability to confound defensive coordinators. They played him for the pass. They covered it well. He takes off with his legs and scrambles for a big gain.
Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's C.J. Mosley on him.
It looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. A second down throw for Mayfield. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Zadarius Smith. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Third and long for Mayfield. That's caught.
Thank you. That was a great goddamn catch.
31 on third down.
Wow. Great catch. Great catch.
But you have to wonder, on 3rd and long,
great effort.
How does that happen?
Awesome
that
job.
They can get that far downfield and complete a pass. You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are. So it's almost like someone fell asleep at the switch. And now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense.
Awesome job getting open.
And figure out how to not
awesome
let that
job.
happen again.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. To throw, Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He
no way.
And the Ravens have got it.
What? How the fuck?
I'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from. But it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field.
Jesus
and he just
fucking
gave up at a
Christ.
minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Now it's Flacco. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play it.
Down goes
Hello.
Flacco in the end zone. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon.
That's a flag. What a retard. What a
To me,
retard.
that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot
Dumbass.
of points. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
I don't know what you were thinking on that one. Perryman, you better trash this kid.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Open man, the tight
Wow,
end
Fells just got
fails.
destroyed.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 4 on the play, and it's a second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Flushed out right. To the right side and complete to Njoku. That one goes for 24 yards.
Sometimes it's designed.
Sometimes you gotta read the defenders, too.
The pocket and move move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
The first carry for a former 49er and also a former Buckeye. It's Carlos Hyde. And he's gonna
Yo, he made a great play. If that's holding, though, I'm going to be upset.
Holding offense.
Wow. Chris.
That one whistled against the right tackle.
And my tight end got hurt. Oh, my. Dude, I don't have any offensive weapons left.
But it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
I don't have any good offensive weapons left.
Mayfield now from the 50. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And that is the third sack this
He's out for the game, too. Wow.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if he's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now.
There we go. Finally. Make a play, baby. Make a play.
Cleveland. Rashad Perriman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns were able to cash in for 6. And that one needed a little time to develop because he started lined up out wide left. He caught that on the right side of the field.
And you're exactly right about the time because that's not going to be a quick developing pattern, but also great sight lines for the guy throwing the ball to see a receiver cross his face and his sight line from one side of the field to the other. That usually attracts your attention. If you think he's open, you go ahead and deliver it, as we just saw there.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away.
Hey, man, just keep playing. Just keep playing.
This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. Sure. just messes things up for you offensively.
No.
But now you got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
That's going to be knocked away.
Yo, Myers huge. I got to stop trying to dive
to
for
Michael
him.
Crabtree there. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more.
I like how he had 80 yards on this, and it's only still 6.3.
Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On second down, Collins.
Oh, dude.
This one
This was my favorite defensive play.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 1st and 10 here for Flacco. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree.
Man, he got hit hard.
Down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
What?
Crabtree with it over the middle.
What?
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Michael Crabtree, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are in for 6.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that
So, do we want to talk about how I don't have a single offensive weapon still?
Well, that went right out the window there.
I don't care about that last touchdown. I don't mean shit. That don't mean shit.
Escape and he goes down.
I don't have anyone to throw the ball to.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Mayfield to throw it. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan.
Oh my God, get that pick.
Holes in the defense, and they
Mitchell, you
them the
can't
last time
fucking
out. Let's
do
see if
shit
they
with
can
your
come back
hands.
and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
This is Collins on the handoff. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Fells. And able to rip
Had
off
2 of my big
chunk
offensive
yards
weapons
before
get out
being
this game.
dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there of 22.
There are so many things to watch for. He's in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about the...
Nowhere to go here. He
No way.
The Ravens have got it.
Oh my goodness.
I think they're going to have to make some decisions here. That's his 2nd fumble here in the 1st quarter. And what I mean by that is, do you have the confidence to stay with him? Or are you going to have to make a change and maybe go to someone else?
So the fumble recovery, now Flacco to throw. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. He's going to air one out. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Denzel.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
Over there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Following the interception, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And some room to roam now. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
My good friend, I'm just going to pose the question to you. Did that look like a pass that he should have thrown?
Now the rookie probably needs to be a little bit more careful in these situations.
Yeah, that throw will turn him into a veteran quicker, but not in the way that he wants. He wants to learn his lessons by making good throws, not throws like that.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So he can't hang on, and as I watch,
I don't have any offensive weapon
that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways. Might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not coach.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Fuck yes.
Give him 30 yards there.
Well, they just treated third and long as simply an opportunity to make
That was
an even bigger
probably
play.
the best catch I've seen you
Normally
make
just trying to pick up the
in your
first
life.
down, and you know where the sticks are? They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around them.
That's caught out left by Perriman. A good pick up
And he makes
there,
another good play.
22. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They'll run high. No gain on the play that time, and it's
That was your first run of the game?
Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Mayfield now. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
God damn it.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now Mayfield on third and goal. That's
PI.
but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
Pass interference. Defense.
Damn right.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass
Great,
interference.
my left tackle is hurt.
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Now Mayfield. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. They were searching for the tight end, Darren.
Losing all my
That'll
offensive
bring up
weapons.
Second down. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play out.
End zone touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Callaway, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And
Out here making a play.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Now, he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Fake to Allen. Here's Flacco. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jamie Collins not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB.
You're in the dog pound, man. You're in the dog pound.
To rest this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this
Wow.
football game. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
I was not expecting that.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size.
I wasn't expecting that.
But slot receivers do the same
I don't know
thing
what
with
to
their
say.
quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. It finds Crabtree for the completion. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Fuck me, man. Fuck me.
Michael Crabtree, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Ravens are in for 6. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
Gun! Watch him now, Barney!
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He dumps it to Hyde. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
God damn it. Fells is hurt now, too? Do I not have any offensive weapons?
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Mayfield now on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
He's literally saving this football team right now.
3 touchdown passes now for the rookie Baker Mayfield. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Have 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks
Oh my
comfortable.
God, broken ribs to you too?
We keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
I'm just losing offensive weapons just left and right in this game.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game, because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Flacco here on second down. And this one caught by Max Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
To pass, Flacco. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gordon. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch.
That's Gordon,
catch.
huh?
Able to get
Your first catch of the day.
Down pass play. Second and 3.
I like how you tried going over the top on me before, and Denzel Ward had that pick.
More from Cleveland.
That was cute. You tried to do that to us.
Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Here's Flacco. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice job, Mitchell.
For Crabtree that time, and it's second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Incomplete on first down. Now Flacco on second. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now Flacco. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game,
awesome
he could
hit.
have monster
Awesome
numbers.
hit.
He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Flacco to throw again on second down. Caught left side to Crabtree. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got a first and goal from the 10-yard line. Flacco will take to the air again. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From the 2 now, second and goal. And again, it's Flacco to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Emmanuel Agba in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Third and goal, Flacco. And it's caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And with that, they'll take a 1-point lead here in the second. Now, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. He's going to rifle one deep left.
Oh my God, that's the second time he's done that. You
4 ticks left here on the clock.
Oh
He was looking
goodness.
for Rashad Perriman, and now it's 2nd down.
Oh my goodness.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So we've reached halftime.
And you had that chance.
First half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. And a fair
You
catch
had that
for
chance.
and
I could have hit a
successfully.
field goal right there and could have gone up by 2 again.
Here's the
Man.
Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up.
It's not that we're not playing good enough.
Yeah, they do.
It's the fact that Perryman is pissing me the fuck off.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10.
Oh my goodness.
And the hit
You are
charted
just
loose.
so bad,
It's
Perryman.
incomplete.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah,
How
when
the
you've
fuck
had
are you
that
up over
much
100
success,
yards?
finally, someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on it.
And now another one thrown incomplete. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the 2nd half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He's going to air one out. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And the Browns getting set to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for a loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play.
Why are you not going for your fucking route?
Maybe you chip in with a second guy.
Stop.
Maybe you just
Why?
double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
Go out. Okay, or don't listen to me.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
What? He didn't even look, man.
Picked off at about the 31.
What kind of bullshit is that?
Shop at the 32-yard
What kind of
line.
bullshit is that? He didn't even look.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Fucking didn't even look as he was getting.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Fucking gay.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
3rd down, Flacco from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle
Bullshit,
for
no
3.
fucking
And it does
look
feel like
interception.
settling when that happens, doesn't it?
Fucking gay.
Does, but we got to give a lot of credit where
Fucking
it's due, and
faggot.
that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out
Fucking
the fire.
so
and
stupid.
they did, holding them to a field goal.
So fucking stupid.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that in? And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Terrell Suggs in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because...
No, there won't, you cunt. Don't tell me how to run my team.
Nice gain of 21 yards. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in
Oh, my gosh. I don't have any offensive weapons.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to
How the
focus on
fuck
staying on
did
their
you
double teams at the
overthrow
first level.
him, baby?
Ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Browns on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Mayfield now from the 50.
That wasn't even remotely where I told you to throw it either.
And the ball drops incomplete. Here's Britton Colquitt now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations.
Looking for Crabtree, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. Crabtree the target on that one. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D lineman, you know
Why? I didn't, dude, he was invisible. You couldn't even see him.
With a great push up front, he picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
Bullshit.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want
Shut
to throw
the
it, throw some
fuck
play
up,
action on
announcer.
2nd down.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
2nd down, Mayfield. And he'll take it in.
Fucking tell me how to run my team.
Touchdown. What a game for the rookie Baker Mayfield. 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Browns take advantage of field position.
Gonna remotely do the kind of things I do in the ball game. Out here leading a goddamn dynasty that has not done shit
Looks like he's been doing it
so
for about,
long.
7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Defense, I need you to come up big. Come up big again.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look,
I think
it's
it's
the
safe
third
to assume
quarter,
that
no time
Alex
to panic.
Collins has
But that
gotten
also
hurt.
doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Flacco from the gun, and that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback, but when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
Jesus
it's a
Christ.
whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
He's going to rifle one deep left
Could you just get the ball?
They went for a big
Just get the
play
ball.
through the air on 2nd down.
Well, that's all I
Couldn't
want.
connect. Now it's 3rd.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just
You catch
chuck it
that?
away.
Nope.
Dangerous pass,
Nope.
incomplete. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling up. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And now here come the Ravens. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some
up.
offense. They want to
God
see
damn
somebody
it.
break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Flacco gives to Allen. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Tackle made by Demarius Randall.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Operating out of the gun. Flacco. Crabtree with it over the middle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, a 22. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he has got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jamie Collins in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
On 2nd down, Flacco to throw to Allen on the dump off. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting them in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Throw play action and take your shot at the end zone.
On 3rd down, that's Allen. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection through breakdown.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to...
And this is going to be intercepted.
I like how you just cut in front of me.
By Tony Jefferson.
I like how you're just able to,
like,
fucking magically morph right in front of me.
Yard line.
Bullshit.
So how about that for a momentum switch?
Twice now.
It's a tie
That's
game.
fucking twice now you've done that game.
The football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window.
One more bullshit thing happens, I'm gonna sim it so that I win. I'm not gonna play with you cheating. Bullshit.
31-yard line. It's a loss.
I don't care about picks if they're done correctly, but not if you're gonna
Brandon, when
fucking
this offense
magically
gathers
morph
together to
right
watch
in
tape for
front
this
of me.
game,
Fucking
they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
They stay on the ground with Allen. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Operating off play action. Flacco.
Oh my god.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the gun, Flacco. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Once more, it's Flacco. The quick slant caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They have a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
Lucky 56.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Yeah, trying to shake off both bullshit interceptions against me.
Told me in the past, the biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Are you fucking kidding? No. 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 You lost the game. I'm done. You're not going to fucking do 2 bullshit interceptions. One, no look, one-handed interception. The other one, phasing through my fucking body and then making me fumble. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That is such bullshit. I gave you 3 chances not to fuck me over, Madden. 3 fucking different chances. I'm not gonna do it. No. You forfeit the game. That's absolutely fucking retarded. That is absolutely fucking retarded. That just makes the game fucking boring as shit. Fucking cunt. Fucking cunt. Well. Do I need wide receivers? I need tight ends too. Need a left tackle as well because you got hurt. Oh. Jesus. There's a lot of players to upgrade. He's gone up two overall. Denzel Ward, you've been playing absolutely incredible. You just went up another one. And then you. Don't I have him on the trade block? No one wants his ass. Maybe I can do a trade away with him. Who needs a QB? The Bears need a QB. You got a fucking wide receiver. Clear Mac. Oh, man. Who are your wide receivers? Allen Robinson. I really don't need a left outside linebacker. How's that for a deal? Wow. I tried. It's almost 6. I think we're good. I think the game's getting a little too competitive right now, so I think we're just gonna mellow it out a little bit. I don't want to do too much to risk anything. What are the stats though before we go? 14 touchdowns, 1 pick. Okay. Rushing has been awful. Receiving. You're hurt. And you're hurt. And then we have a fucking rookie leading the way. Just, you're hurt. I don't have any offensive weapons. You're out for 2 weeks. You're gonna come back. Njoku's coming back. Thank God. You're out for 2 weeks. Getting you back next week. I guess I'm getting you back. My left tackle's coming back, so thank God. Why don't we sign a goddamn wide receiver though? Oh Jesus. Even Hugh Jackson knows fucking the struggles right now. Okay, so you're my second. It's just oh Jesus. I'm trying here, I'm trying. Let me look at the stats one more time. I mean, pick-wise, we're doing pretty good. I mean, everyone's been getting picks. It's just a very young, it's a very young secondary. Let me do this before we go. Let me just make it so that we actually have audio for you guys for the next part. Otherwise, this is where I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks guys for watching. Leave a like on both of these episodes. These will be continued to be live streamed and then re-uploaded for YouTube. So if you guys aren't watching me live, go watch me live. Okay. So it's still playing copyright music. Go follow me on my Twitch. It's YT Iceman. It's also down in the descriptions on all the videos. Go ahead, look through them. Yeah, I keep showing support. I appreciate you guys watching the videos, and I'll catch you guys later. Oh, and let me know down in the comments what other things you want me to do with the franchise team and other stuff you guys want to see me do. The different moves around, if you guys want me to pick up anyone, trades, and whatnot. Just let me know down in the comments, and yeah, I'll take them into consideration if there's anyone I should pick up for the team. This is the offense, and then this is the defense. So yeah, just let me know, guys. Again, though, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Smash the like buttons. Help me out. It really helps the channel grow. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.